Hi, in this video we are going to focus on writing instructions for an experiment. Before we start, let me ask you to please match the following words with its corresponding picture. Here you have the words and the pictures. Pause my video, complete the activity, and I'll see you in a moment. All right, thank you very much for having paused my video. So what is this? This is styrofoam, yes. And this is a stick. And what is liquid dish soap? This one, yes. This is a tray, a dropper, and finally a straw, a drinking straw. All right, thank you very much for having completed that. Now, let's read the following experiment, right? Materials, what do we need? Scissors, a sheet of clear PVC plastic, any kind of plastic, color paper, yes, glue, styrofoam, and a stick, which is optional, all right? And we also need liquid dish soap, right? Those are the materials. When we talk about a sheet of clear PVC plastic, let me tell you, we don't need a whole sheet. We can get that from the wrapping of something that came in the mail for us, or something that we bought, that clear plastic. Anything like that would work, because we just need a little piece, right? Tools. Oh, we need some tools. A white container or a tray, yes. A dropper or a drinking straw, because you can make a dropper with a drinking straw. Adult supervision, right? Good. That supervision is always important. Instructions. First, cut the plastic sheet into the shape of a boat. All right, what's the shape of a boat? So it will be, and cut a small notch at the flat end. We have something like this. Imagine a boat that has one flat end and one circular sides that point to the front, let's say. That will be the shape of the boat, yes? And cut a small notch, means that if you have a flat surface, it will have a little indentation, let's say, like this. Yes, that is the notch. Cut a little notch at the flat end of the boat. The others are like this, circular, all right? You can decorate the boat with a stick and a triangular piece of paper. That will be like the sail, right? Fill the container or tray with some water and use the dropper or drinking straw to put a drop of liquid soap in the notch, all right, in that little indentation that we cut at the end of the boat, all right? That's it. Your boat will move. Nice. That's the instructions. I hope that I made them clear with my gestures here. Let me ask you, where should you cut the notch on the boat? In the front or at the flat back? At the flat back, yes. How should the liquid soap be applied? With a dropper or with a drinking straw? I think the straw is easier. Yeah, I don't want to put a dropper that I need to clean later to apply some dish soap, unless I just use it for that and I'm gonna keep playing with my little boat. All right, so that is an example of an experiment. And in an experiment, we may have some technical vocabulary that you are already familiar with, the words that have a meaning in that particular context, not necessarily outside of that context, all right? In experiments, we usually have measuring units as well. And those measuring units in English usually come using the US Common Measuring System. That means that we that are accustomed to the metric system, we may have to do some conversions. And that's why I would like to show you the easiest way to convert inches, for example, to centimeters, all right? If you have centimeters, what you have to do is you multiply the number of centimeters that you have by or times, we say multiply it times 0.39, and the result would be inches. Or if you have inches, you multiply that times 2.54, and the result will be centimeters. All right. Now, we also have feet for larger or longer distances, or extensions, let's say lengths. Multiply feet times 0.3048, and the result will be meters. Or divide feet by 3.2808, I will just go with 3.28, and the result will be meters. All right, I'm just giving you the whole number here. Good, but I know that you don't want to do that now, especially for the assignment that you're going to have. But I would like to show you this chart that gives you a summary of what 1 centimeter to 10 centimeters corresponds to in inches, and 1 to 10 inches, what that corresponds to centimeters, all right, or in centimeters. All right, that's your reference, let's say, because I have a practice activity for you, and the activity will be write the instructions to build the sail of the boat as illustrated in the picture. So you have the picture of the boat here. This is the sail that you are going to make. You're going to make this stick, which will be like the mast of the boat, and you need this base here for you to hold the mast, let's say the stick, to the surface, to the flat surface of the boat that you already have. Okay, so these are the materials that you are going to use. 1 5-inch, so that IN is inches, 1 5-inch wooden or plastic straw or stick. So you need one stick that is 5 inches long. All right. You also need 1 3 inches long by 3 inches wide, so piece of colored paper cut into a triangle. So you have 3 by 3, and then you cut that, and the triangle that you have, the resulting triangle will be what you're gonna need for the what do you call it? The sail, right? Also, you need 1 1/2-inch cube of styrofoam or cork for the base. All right, good. And you also need glue. Wow, I'm trying to figure out how I would do it, so that's why it's taking me some time to process these materials. All right, so I hope that with my help, you are able to understand what the process will be as well. I would like you then to pause my video, complete the activity, write the instructions for how to build that piece of the boat. All right, go ahead, pause my video, complete the activity, please. All right, thank you. Thank you very much for having tried to write the instructions. Let me show you some sample answer. This doesn't have to be necessarily exactly the way you wrote them, but this is a sample answer. Instructions. Push the stick or straw through the styrofoam cube to make the stick stand on it. Easy. Okay, push it. Good. Now, fold the triangular piece of paper in half. All right, fold it in half. Glue the paper to the stick as shown in the picture to make the sail. Glue it. Good. Finally, glue the whole piece to the center of the plastic boat. That's it. That's easy. All right, I hope that you have something similar and that you completed the activity. Now, I am going to pause my video so that you can practice the pronunciation of this. All right, pause my video. Pronounce after the speaker. All right, I'm going to pause my video now. Go ahead.
Instructions. Push the stick or straw through the styrofoam cube to make the stick stand on it. Fold the triangular piece of paper in half. Glue the paper to the stick as shown in the picture to make the sail. Glue the whole piece to the center of the plastic boat.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for having completed this section of the lesson, which is pronunciation. And remember that when we are conducting experiments, there are some specific ways of outlining the description of the experiment, listing the materials, and especially listing the instructions for the person to complete the experiment. For that, we use commands, which we will be continue to practice later on. Thank you very much for having completed the activity and for your hard work, and I will see you in the next video.